So I'm a little dressed down, and I kind of have a reason for that. I'll get to that in one moment. Today, on Tofer's Take. So, I wanted to kind of show off a little bit, this bracelet that I got. And you probably can't tell, because there it is. Can't quite get my hand at the right angle, but it's engraved, with the word Shema on it. And it's a prayer, it's probably the most famous prayer, in the Old Testament. It's, Hear, O Israel, the Lord your God is one, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and all your strength. And in Deuteronomy, it goes on after it gives this Shema and says, you are to write these commandments on your forehead or your eyelids and bind them around your wrist. So this was just something I thought I'd do, to kind of bind it around my wrist, if you will, and write it on my forehead. And it's actually kind of why I usually have the cross up there. It's because of that verse. But this is not at all what I wanted to talk to y'all about. You see, I was thinking yesterday. And my thinking got me to thinking, and I didn't do the podcast because I was thinking about, I was thinking about doing it. You see, every year around this time, my family goes to visit my brother and his kids. And I got to pondering, I see my brother and them maybe 1 to 2 times a year. One of the times for sure, it's definitely around the holidays. And I'm changing up the holidays a little, But I don't think it'll change what I usually do out there. For this reason, if we, do the Christmas celebration, I'm thinking I'm probably just going to step out and help out with the homeless ministry under the bridge in Nashville, which is what I've usually done when I'm out there. So it's nothing new. Don't worry, that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking about this and I'm like, how do my nieces and nephews, view me doing that? I mean, put the whole Christmas thing aside, for one moment. Do they view me as somebody who would rather go hang out with their friends and hang out with them? Or do they view me as somebody who wants to go and help people? You see, I think both sides of the argument are valid, in their eyes. But if I want to pass something on, if I want to know what they think, I would hope that they would see the latter. That, hey, Chris is Tofer's a good guy. Uncle Tofer's a good guy, and even when he's here, he's trying to help other people out. And I hope I pass that on to them. I hope that, make what I believe, my faith, evident that, it's not that I'm ditching them to go hang out with my friends. It's, I want to go and help people. And it just so happens that, my friends have ministry out there. Now, granted, they're all under the age of 10. I'm not expecting them to really have these deep thoughts. But I think a lot of parents, or in my case, a lot of uncles or aunts, have these thoughts. Have these thoughts of what kind of legacy am I leaving, for my kids, or what kind of example am I being to my nieces and nephews, or to my cousins, or to my friends? Am I being selfless? Or am I being selfish? Is working like over 40 hours a week so my kids can have nice things. Is that what they really need, or do they just really need me to be there as a parent? I think a lot of people wrestle with this, and what is the best decision, not just for me, but, for others. For the ones that I care about. So, yeah, that's what I was kind of pondering. Is, yeah, I do want to be cool Uncle Tofer, who, spoils those little kids rotten. And who always has that humor, who doesn't care if they want to just tug on his beard or play with his, fancy jewelry. But I also want them to see that while family is important, we should take the time to help others as well. Help the less fortunate. And I was just thinking about, well, how do I balance those two? If it means stepping out, while I'm out there, then I'm going to try to do that. If it means just making it a donation for them, as a part of, Christmas or, the holidays, I think I'm going to do that. Because I want them to see Christ in me through my actions. For them as much as my actions for others. And that is my hope, my prayer, that we all strive to, for this time of year is as much as we do things for our friends and family, especially this time of year, may we strive to do things for those who are less fortunate than us. Especially not this time of year. Because everybody does it this time of year. But, circle like in June or July, You know, there are still going to be needs there 6 months from now. So may you be generous. May you teach your family to be generous. And may you teach them that there is no season of giving, but instead, it should be all the seasons of your life. You should give to others. That's all I got for y'all. May or may not do like my top 10 like album list tomorrow. I doubt it. But I'll probably see you guys Sunday. Peace.